Good evening, everyone. Anybody out there? Good evening, everyone. There we go. I know you're out there. I couldn't be more excited to join you tonight for this inaugural Athletics Hall of Fame event. Tonight, we will celebrate the first inductees into the IU South Bend Athletics Hall of Fame, as well as the presentation of the inaugural Bruce Family Legacy Award. We look forward to a wonderful evening. We've already had a wonderful evening honoring these athletes, the coaches, and donors who have shaped our Titan identity and contributed to the prestige of Indiana University athletics, both on and off the court. For some, it may be your first time back to campus in a while, so we're glad that you're here. I was talking to some folks. Wow, things are different. From the 90s, the 80s, the 2000s even. IU South Bend has a long history of athletics, dating back to the South Bend Blue Sox, an All-American Girls Professional Baseball League team that played on what is now campus housing across the river in the old Playland Park in the 1940s and 1950s. If you are curious about that, there is a historical marker near the site that commemorates the Blue Sox team. The first appearance of athletics at IU South Bend was basketball. How many folks do we have in here that are basketball players, coaches? I think we got a big group right in the middle there. So that first basketball team began at the club level in the 1960s. The name Titans was coined in a student government association election in 1969. Through student petition, the basketball club grew to a varsity level team by 1984. The IUSB basketball teams, both men's and women's, joined the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics in 1987. Today, our program is currently comprised of 6 teams: men's and women's basketball, softball, baseball, women's volleyball, and women's soccer, and involves over 100 student athletes, some of whom I know are here tonight. Our athletic programs play an important role in campus life and student success, providing events for the campus and our broader community to attend, but also providing what might be called a high-impact practice for the engagement of our student athletes. Our student athletes are retained and graduate at higher rates than other students and are also high achievers in their academic endeavors. It's an exciting time for Titan athletics. 2 years ago, our women's basketball team became the first team in any sport in school history to win both the regular season and the conference tournament championship. We can applaud for that. Some of them are in the room right there. That same year, our men's basketball team also celebrated another tournament championship. These dual championships also marked the first time since 2009 that a school in the CCAC conference has won both the men's and women's conference tournament championship. You can clap for that too. Last year, our women made it to the second round of the NAIA National Tournament as well. Baseball also made program history in 2023 by reaching their first ever tournament championship. Our women's softball team ended that same season in conference tournament play as well. Women's volleyball made it to the CCAC quarterfinals last year, and our women's soccer team, the newest sport on campus, debuted in 2019 and just keeps getting better. Titan Athletics also has some new faces on the team. We welcomed Annie Denke as head coach of softball this fall. I know Annie's here somewhere in the room. There we go. And this season marks Callie Topolsky's first as head coach of women's volleyball, and I know Callie is here as well. Perhaps what I'm most proud of is how our athletic success is matched by success in the classroom. This year we had 61 athletes earn CCAC All-Academic Team Honors, 5 NAIA Scholar Team Awards, and 17 NAIA Scholar Athletes. I know it's not easy to juggle athletics, academics, personal commitments, but our students are demonstrating every day that it's not only achievable, but it can be done well. And what I say to our student athletes all the time is, you're leaders on campus, and students know who you are because of the jerseys you wear, the gear you wear, and so they are role models, they set the stage, and play a really important part in our campus community. Our student athletes also continue to give back to the community. For example, during the pandemic, they created a virtual library to benefit local children in the school in the South Bend community. They identified a need and during an especially challenging time and responded to that need with a valuable resource. So I've been talking a lot about our student athletes. Why don't we have all of our student athletes who are here with us today stand up and let's give them a round of applause. All of our student athletes. Awesome. The success of our athletes and our programs would not be possible without our amazing coaches and athletic staff. Where are all of our coaches and athletic staff? I just saw Coach Boozy was just about to take a bite of dinner, but come on, stand up. Where are all our coaches and amazing staff? All right, there they are. We could not do it without you. You make a difference in the lives of our students each day. Their success is your success, and their success would not be possible without your support. I want to extend a special thank you tonight to Steve Bruce, who's right here up front, who helped build IU South Bend Athletics to what it is today as Executive Director of Athletics, and of course to recognize Scott Cooper, our newly named Executive Director of Athletics, who has taken the helm. Lastly, I want to extend a special thank you to all those who support our athletic programs with gifts and time and talent. Gifts such as yours play an important role at IU South Bend, supporting our students on and off the field and court, and in more ways than you can ever imagine. As a student-centered campus, our mission is to empower students to reach their goals so they can advance their lives and the lives of those around them, while also making valuable contributions to our community, local organizations, and businesses in our region, state, nation, and even the world. Your gifts have the power to not only transform student lives, but also families and communities. Now, finally, but certainly not least, to our guests of honor this evening, the first inductees into the IU South Bend Athletics Hall of Fame. Congratulations on this momentous milestone. You should be incredibly proud of your accomplishments, as I know you are, and your families. You have left a legacy for the generations of coaches and student athletes that have and will continue to come after you. So congratulations again to them, and onward to that program where we're going to honor all those honorees. Thanks, and I look forward to a fun rest of the evening.